As World War II drew to a close, the ashes of the Third Reich hid a treasure more precious than gold: intelligence. The minds that created the most terrifying weapons the world had ever seen. And as the new Cold War began, a fierce and secretive race began. Black and white footage of the fall of Berlin, Allied troops advancing on ruined cities, German scientists clearing out their laboratories.
This was not a race for territory, but for the top scientists and engineers of Nazi Germany. And the winner would have the key to world domination for decades to come. The United States, in one of the most secret and controversial campaigns in history, was determined to get these people at all costs.
The operation was codenamed Paperclip, an innocuous name that hid a complex truth. To win the future ideological war, America was willing to work with people who had served a brutal regime. Welcome to Your Channel Name. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets of Operation Paperclip. Initially codenamed Overcast, the operation was intended simply to interrogate the scientists. But when Washington realized their immense potential, and especially the threat posed by the Soviet Union's relentless pursuit of these brains, it decided to take bolder action. President Harry S. Truman secretly approved a program to bring them to the United States to work.
The name Paperclip was born quite by accident, to distinguish the files of worthy scientists from others. American agents used paper clips to mark them. A simple act, but it shaped a program that would change the face of American science and military forever.
More than 1,600 scientists and their families were secretly brought to the United States. The brightest star among them was none other than Wernher von Braun, the father of the V-2 rocket, the weapon of terror that sowed terror in London. From an enemy, von Braun and his team suddenly became a valuable asset to the U.S. military. Their knowledge and experience became the foundation of the American ballistic missile program. The Redstone, Jupiter, and later the great Saturn V rockets that took men to the moon all carried the DNA of the V-2 rocket. It is safe to say that without Paperclip, the space race might have taken a very different direction.
However, behind the brilliant achievements, there is an undeniable moral dark side. Many scientists on the Paperclip list were members of the Nazi Party, even the notorious SS. They participated in weapons programs that used forced labor, causing the deaths of thousands.
President Truman's original directive was not to recruit anyone with close ties to the Nazis, but in reality, U.S. intelligence agencies ignored or even whitewashed their records. They erased evidence of war crimes, creating clean records so these scientists could pass security checks and immigrate to the U.S.
The debate raged. Did the ends justify the means? Was possessing superior technology to fight the Soviets worth foregoing justice for the victims of Nazi Germany? It is a complex question that to this day has no satisfactory answer.
Operation Paperclip is a shining example of realism in international politics. In the tense context of the Cold War, national interests took precedence over moral principles. Its legacy is complex, both a catalyst for great human progress and a scarred reminder of dangerous compromises. Men like Wernher von Braun will forever be controversial figures in history. Were they scientific geniuses or forgivable war criminals, or both? Their stories force us to confront the fact that the line between good and evil is sometimes blurred, especially in turbulent times of history. The Paperclip campaign has ended, but the questions it raised still resonate. History is not just about what happened, but also about the lessons we can learn about the present and the future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Agon's channel so you don't miss out on the next fascinating history discovery videos.